I was trying to avoid this becoming a personal video log channel. I was hoping to be able to reach out and get enough subscribers, or hopefully by now bring in enough money at least to try to make some real content. Because it's weird to me that we exist in this world where you gotta do the work for free for years before you maybe get paid for it, and it's I never I never understood unpaid internships, but then I got older and I realized some people got it so that their parents will pay their rent. Some people got extra houses. I never had one house, never had any vehicles. We live in different worlds, I guess, because my position to most people, again, I don't know you, but I have my presumptions about how you think and how you live, and I also have data points that demonstrate. If you remember, that's the dog who smells like butt. But I'm trying to avoid that right now, so I can do this. But yeah, I have experience that certain data sets would indicate are not very common. But it's sadly becoming increasingly more common. The experience of the impoverished individual. Yeah, I know. I wish, I don't know. I don't like I don't like cops or the legal system. But I wish people were upheld to some kind of standard. Especially when it comes to pets. Like that dog should be in the house being loved by a family, but they're just constantly outside barking at every leaf and acorn. I don't know how I would even go about any of the enforcement of the standards or anything myself. But I do know that there's a lot of people just faking it. They don't mean what they say. They'll say that this dog is my literal beating heart, and then they'll leave that dog in the garage for a few hours, not even remember. Like, I don't think you understand the words you're using, or something motivates you to be slightly more poetic, so that way, and I get it, because some people take others at their word. I've always been a skeptic. I've always been an annoying critical thinker that asks questions. It's not scared to speak up when the upspeaking is necessary. And I don't know. I always knew I wasn't gonna make a lot of friends. That's another point that I wanted to kind of get into. Is this is always been kind of obvious to me that I'm an oddball. I'm the outcast. I'm the anomaly. I'm the X factor, depending on what point in my life you catch me at. But I always knew that I would not be a popular individual. That's not to say. So throughout my life, I've treated people well, regardless of what their association is to me. I treat strangers just as good as I'll treat my best friend. You know, I'll treat people different based on, and that's part of the trouble that I get myself into. Is when you're in this position, you're in a position where you have to beg at people. People put some weird expectations on you. Well, you're just a dark cloud, sir. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm 38 years old and this is my life. Am I supposed to be cheerful and happy about it? I don't know what to do. I don't know. I want to put up content of me exploring different comedy venues and backstage access to my interactions with other comedians. But I don't have any funds or resources to go out in the world beyond what I'm doing now. Limited. I don't know. They say respect is earned. I don't know. I don't know. But then they command respect. It's weird. It's the same people. It's always the same people. Swear respect is earned. Who get very upset when I'm disrespectful toward them. You know? Because it's like, well, you ain't done shit to earn my respect. Why? That's your rules. I am of the default respect tribe. I'm of the mind that you kind of have to just default to respect. You respect everyone and so usually when I do or say something that's quote unquote disrespectful, it's in response to some heinously disrespectful garbage, you know? But maybe that's a fucking delusion. I don't know. I think I've been good to people. Not all people. I've been very horrible to horrible people. Remember that? When somebody tells you I treated them like crap, ask them why. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to change anything. I don't know how to be a different person than who I am. And make it or break it. It will be of my own volition. And it will be through authentic means, genuine means, whether I pass or fail. Because I don't have that dishonest thing in me. And I don't lack the self-awareness of I might lack some emotional intelligence. And I definitely get ahead of myself sometimes and jump to conclusions. And I let the skepticism take the wheel. Because, I mean, what's one to do? Just take everyone at their word? Yeah, right. Not after the life I've lived. Not after what I've seen. Oh, right, yeah, and that goes into the work and work ethic, right? These people will say someone's lazy. But then if you go supervise them at work, they're doing it all fast and scatterbrained. And it's not up to standard. And why are you comparing yourself to me? You know, like, why are you doing that? I would argue it's impossible to be lazy and get here. Right. Fuck do I know? Right? Life stuff's pretty crazy. At the end of the day, the whole point of it is, and then I question why do I tolerate any of this? And it comes back to one reason, and it's the hopes that someday my kid would like to have a actual relationship with me. But as time goes on, it just feels less and less likely that that's going to be the case. So what am I even doing? What the fuck do I care? Why should I care? Why should any of this matter to me at all? Like my physical health. I'm nursing an injury right now. Like the worst injury I think I've ever had. Is the most consistent, most intense pain I've ever known in my life. From my shoulder or spine or whatever's going on back there. It's making my fingertips numb. I can't lift past a certain point without my arm completely giving out. And I want to be sad about it. I want to pity myself and feel sorry for myself, but I don't care. Let it degenerate. Let my whole body shut down. Let me die, please. Like I'm tired of this. I don't know. I don't want to do this. And my kid's mother will tell you that I throw a fit because I don't get what I want, and it's well, I just want to be a father. Why is it's not about me? It's about my kid having the best that she can have, and it's like oh, you're making it about you. No, you're making it about me. Because I want to be a father to my kid, so my kid, it's about the kid. It's always been about the kid. It's always been about my daughter. It's always been about Ari. But her and her mother made her hate me. All that. Can't child support. With what money, you dumb fat bitch? Vile. And then there's child support has nothing to do with custody and visitation. And early on, I told them, I said, no, I'm not doing fucking every other weekend or every weekend. You can't raise a kid 2 days a week. That's fucking retarded. And to do that, to try to raise my kid 2 days a week would be selfish. It would be cowardly, capitulating. It's allowing the state to take control of the situation of a family matter, you know. Can't raise a kid on the weekends, bro. Well, it's better to have some of their father than not. No, it's not. No, it's not better for anyone to be a weekend warrior, fucking weekend dad. Who's that helping? You think these people are better coming from broken homes? But then you get into the conspiratorial thinking of, well, someone must want degenerate POS society that's just out there banging and making babies, not actually caring for them. You know, they're literal beating heart. Oh crap! I left my kid in the car while I was playing Xbox, and now they're dead. I'll be out of jail in 5 years and make another one. Just a manslaughter, you know, no big deal. I don't know. And it's weird that to a lot of you, not the professionals get it, but to a lot of regular people, it's like, yo, you're a sick bastard, Mr. Bellinger. That's not how you say my name, but that's how a lot of people say my name. They're wrong. Not how you say my name, but to me. But then again, that's one guy versus the world. Of course, the odds are ever in my favor to find something horrible about everyone. But normally, people try to improve their self and their attitude because they're looking forward to a better future or some kind of promotion or to impress their lady. And I don't see any of that for me. So I don't want to participate. And I feel like that should make sense to a lot of people. And the thing is I'm not a quitter necessarily. See, that's me thinking like you people, the duality of the everything. So let's just get it over with, What are we doing? What are we waiting for? I don't know, man. Nobody's, and that's another thing is that I have to resort to these personal vlog things to try to get subscribers and generate some kind of resources, some kind of funds, some kind of money, and it doesn't. Nothing comes of it. I mean, I got a bunch of subscribers pretty quick. Not even enough. That's not your fault. It's not my fault. It's not the algorithm's fault. It's not their fault either. I don't know. I don't know. People gotta eat. And letting them starve is kind of disgusting.